make a cake today. I'm going to use cake flour, sugar, brown sugar, baking soda, baking powder, buttermilk, vanilla, bananas, butter, eggs. We'll need some salt, and I think that's everything. I'm going to bake my cake in two 8-inch round pans. Spray it with some kitchen spray. Put in some kitchen paper on the bottom. Another little shot of spray, and then put in flour. And move this flour around and flour the sides and the bottom of both pans. Really knock that flour out, and then we'll start with the cake. I have 2 cups of the cake flour in here. I'm going to add another half a cup of the cake flour. This is baking powder, 2½ teaspoons, and a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and just sift all this together. I'm going to take the brown sugar and put it in my mixing bowl, and the white sugar, and the butter, we're going to mix this up. Okay, we're going to add the 2 eggs one at a time, so add 1, mix that in. The other one. Scrape the bowl down a bit. Mix it up just a little bit more too. I have 2 of the bananas here. I'm just going to take a fork, very ripe bananas as well, which is what you want, and mash these up a bit, and then measure out 1 cup. So I'll get a measuring cup out. If I need to, I'll get another banana. Now I'm going to take about 1/3 of the flour mixture and put that in there. And I'm going to take half of the buttermilk and half of the bananas. Then another 1/3 of the flour. Mix this in, put the rest of the bananas and milk in, then the last 1/3 of flour, put that in. Mix that up just until it's combined. And add in your vanilla too. That's 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Now take your lumpy batter, you don't want to mix it up too much, and divide it between your 2 cake pans, and put this in your 350-degree oven. I'm going to check it at 30 minutes. These are 8-inch cake pans, if I didn't tell you that. A 9-inch cake pan would not take as long. I would check it at 25 minutes. So into the oven. The cakes were in the oven for a total of 28 minutes. I tested them at 25 minutes and thought they were done, and they started to fall. And so then I rushed them back into the oven for 3 more minutes, and they feel just fine. They feel perfect. So they've been cooling for 15 minutes, and I'm going to take them both out of the pan and let these cool completely, and I'll make the icing. I'm gonna make icing for the cake, and here is 1.5 cups of cream. That's double cream or heavy cream. I'm gonna take a little bit of lemon, about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, and throw that in there. And 3 cups of brown sugar. And we're going to cook this up. This has been going for about 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. It takes quite a while. You need a large pot when you make it because it boils up to about here. And it's gone down a little bit. It's reached the softball stage, which is 238 degrees. So we can turn the heat off. And I'm going to pour it into my mixing bowl. I'm pouring this almost like hot lava into my mixing bowl. And we need to let this cool off. But we still need our thermometer. We're not cooking by time, we're cooking by temperature. And so I need to measure this and let it cool off to 140 degrees. It's cooled down to 140 degrees. I'm sure you can't see that. Maybe you can, but I doubt it. And that's what you want. Now I'm going to add butter, cold butter to it. And we're going to mix this up. Okay, I've whipped that up for about 10 minutes. I'm going to put in some powdered sugar, about half a cup of powdered sugar. Okay, got that mixed in. I'm going to add another half a cup. There we go. And now it's nice and thick, and we can ice our cake. Well, here's the cake. I've got it iced, and I added too much powdered sugar to it. So what happened was the icing went and got hard on me too fast, and I didn't really get to frost it very well. So here's a piece of it. It's so good. I gotta get me a glass of milk. And this icing is like eating caramel candy. So good. Thanks a lot for watching.